All right, now we're reading chapter 154 of Watamote. We're slowly getting caught up in the school sports fest arc. Here we see this is the Kohai that also likes Tomoko's brother hanging out with her friends. I believe. Because I'm not popular, the sports tournament will end. Aww. I was so enjoying this arc. And we still have to see the big finale of the ping pong tournament. It's class 3-5 versus class 3-7. And it's out. Well, Tomoko lost too. It interests me that we didn't see like any of Tomoko actually playing. We saw a few scenes where she's practicing, and then maybe like 3 panels total of actual ping pong matches during this tournament. And it's clear that like even though this is a story, this is like what would be the story of so many other series. This is just something that Tomoko is like vaguely aware of, you know? Like that she's just doing it. It's okay. It's killing time, but it's not what's important to her. We're seeing clearly here what's important to her and what's important to the other girls. And I really like that. That there's a shift away from kind of conventional stuff. Ah, the match that decides third place. Oh, maybe we'll see some ping pong action here in the match for third. This is the never mind. This is the softball game. I was like, wait, who are the numbered players? Like, who's player 1? Whatever. So they're trying to come up with a system to beat the extreme pitcher, but it's just not working. They lost. Oh well. But everyone seems pretty happy. Nice. Now begin the awards ceremony. Each class is called. Please send a representative to take your awards. Overall, third place goes to class 3-5. Hey, not bad. They sent up some guy who lost in the first round, but whatever. Third place. Nice. Men's basketball, I think, has some of the male characters that we know playing in it. Those popular-looking guys. Made third. Yeah, they did pretty good. 2-7. Stop giving crap about whether we won or lost halfway through. Glad I won my last match at least. Oh yeah, so they got third. It was totally off-screened. The only thing Tomoko says is, I'm glad I won my match. And that's enough, you know? It's just like a small feeling. It's like, yeah, it's good that I won. It's better that I won than I lost. Since I had people rooting for me. Whoa, Uchi was there. Her Kohai was there. Nice. I'm glad that she made up with Uchi or something after Uchi called her a creep and Tomoko ran off. I wasn't quite sure if that would lead to some multi-chapter fallout, but I guess not. Overall, first place is class 3-6. Wow. And we get to see a little slice of them cheering and celebrating and getting their award. Nice. Tomoko just kind of observing this. We're not really sure what she feels about it. See, this is nice, because, like, even though I say all this stuff about, you know, Tomoko has become more aware, Tomoko has made friends, she's kind of evolved into a social human being, she's still alienated in some situations. There's still things she feels distant from. And the series is still so great at capturing that sense of distance, that kind of like mild, awkward separation between you and other things that are happening. And in this case, it's something completely reasonable. Like, this is kind of how anyone, I think, would feel if you get third and then you're seeing the team that won celebrating. You don't really know how you feel about it. But just the way they capture it in this manga, the way they can still work in these situations, even though the story has changed so much, it's lovely. Stop by a cafe or something on the way home. So I started class and they're not doing an after party since we have classes tomorrow. A mini one with all the members of the ping pong team. How nice! Taki-san's down, Tamara-san's. She'd come if you do. Wow. Woo! So they're going to this family restaurant. called Size Noa, which I don't think is the actual name of the Italian chain, but there is something that sounds quite similar to that. Or maybe it's exactly that, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, there's this like Italian themed family restaurant chain that I went to in Japan. It's really nice. I love family restaurants in Japan. If you don't know, like the closest thing is something like Denny's here, I guess. Like it's fairly cheap food, lots of desserts, and kind of you're expected that you're just gonna bum around there for quite a while. Students will go there to study. People will go there to have kind of drinking, small low-key drinking parties and stuff because you can get alcohol too. It's just a nice place to relax and unwind. Yeah, usually you get the drink bar, free drinks. Some will go drinking too soon, but so is Emoji 2.0. That was nice. That was nice. She wasn't the only one that screwed up. Kanpai. Food. Did I exercise a bunch? I'm kind of hungry. Nice, nice. Yeah, I don't like it's a pet shrimp or something. Aww. Temura-san. Can't cut the pizza right. Oh. Oh, little things like that. It's such nice characterization, you know? She's kind of shy and standoffish, but in other ways, she's just kind of a little incompetent, you know? She just has sort of that unfortunateness. It's such loving characterization. I'm not sure about doing ping pong at first, but I had a lot of fun. Even though I don't like sports that much, it was really fun. How nice, how nice. Not bad of them, doesn't mean I like them. Maybe only the boring plain people who pick ping pong. Nemo and Kato-san just picked it for my sake. Some universe like me, she probably picked it because I did too. Is Tomoko actually realizing that she is at the center of this friend group? That she quite literally right now is in the center of this friend group, but that everyone else at this table, with the exception of Emoji 2.0, who's just a hardcore gamer girl who probably loves ping pong, is there because of her? She's really there because of her. Emoji Mark 2 busted her ass for this. Should I have tried harder for the sake of all those who picked this for me? If I practiced a little more, tried a bit harder to win, we might have even gotten first place. Wow, what awareness from Tomoko. My gosh. What a thing for her to be able to say. I hate team sports, is why I picked table tennis originally. Working toward the same goal was surprisingly enjoyable. Third place was a good showing, but seeing as this was our first and last table tennis tournament, I still would have liked to win. Wow. Play one of spot the differences game in the middle of the serious atmosphere. People who bother with those are kids and people with too much free time, right? Wow, Tomoko on the offensive. Really into these big social plays when other people aren't reading the mood right. That's bold. I wouldn't do stuff like this. Tomoko has surpassed me in her social ambitiousness. That's crazy. Never would have thought I'd see the day. So proud of her. So proud of her. See them all the time with Maku. Time she's with people she really doesn't really know. She stops trying to fit in at all and starts acting like a weirdo. The one who looks like an actual weirdo saying all this serious stuff. She's holding back and acting normal for once. So much social awareness going on here. First off, Tomoko realizing that Yuri could do better. Like, she could try a little harder to make conversation and to kind of fit in with the mood. And maybe kind of recognizing something in herself and Yuri kind of shutting down around new people. But I also really like this, that she recognizes that Emoji Mark II usually behaves way weirder than this and says and does all sorts of strange things. But she's in like normie mode right now. That she's changed her behavior to fit in with this group. That's like really good social awareness to recognize that, to kind of be like okay with that, to kind of see how those dynamics unfold. That's good. That's a really useful skill to have, because then you can be a support. Then you can be a support to those sorts of friends when you know someone is trying, and this is just in the most general sense, when you know a friend is trying, then you know how to support them. So it's good to be able to kind of see beyond facades and see beyond these efforts. And yeah, whoa! Defense all 10 of them. You think you can do it? Look though, it's working out. Her gamer girl instinct is kicking in. It's tough. Might have been the last sports tournament we do together. I figure since we're all in the same class, we'll still have opportunities to do other things like this together. Care either way. Wow. That was kind of nice. She only won a single table tennis match, but I feel like she won all the points right there. Yeah, that was a nice thing to say. Even though she had the self-dismissiveness with the not that I care either way, but really reminding them of, yeah, we're still all in this together. Oh man, you know what just occurred to me for the first time? Is this series is definitely going to end with them graduating. It might even go past that. I kind of doubt it, but like, at the very least, it's going to go and cover their graduation. I'm almost certain of that. And I don't know if I'm ready for it. I think it's going to be pretty emotional. I never would have thought I would be this emotionally caught up in this series. Or I mean, I knew that I would, like, that it would hit this emotional depth, but never in this direction. Never with, like, happy nostalgia. I thought it would just be suffering. All right, that's the end of another chapter. Another fantastic chapter. I'm so impressed with where this series has gone and where it continues to go. And the next chapter is called Because I'm Not Popular, I'll Grope Them? Okay.